I've been doing one bag travel now since 2019, and I've tried a bunch of different clothing and gear. Today I'll be going through my favorite shirts for one bag travel. There are a few different things I try to look for in my shirts. One is going to be price, and along with that is durability. The more expensive it is, hopefully it's going to last much longer than a cheaper option. Weight, is it lightweight in comparison to what the shirt offers? Obviously a warmer shirt is going to be a bit heavier. How comfortable is it? Can I sleep in it? Can I wear the t-shirt for 12 hours on an airplane? Next, are they quick drying? I do all of my laundry in the sink. Generally I want the shirts to dry as quick as possible. Ideally, if I wash them in the morning, by the time I get home in the evening, they're all dry and ready to pack up. Also, how versatile is the shirt? Can it be used for multiple different purposes, whether that's hiking, going out, or just chilling at home? Lastly, how wrinkle resistant are the shirts? Okay, now let's get into the shirts. First is the Lululemon Drysense shirt. The shirt is $78 Canadian. However, I do get stuff 15% off at Lululemon. If you are a first responder or in the military, you can apply and show proof, and they will give you 15% off anything you buy from Lululemon. You can also look at their We Made Too Much section on the website. It's kind of like their outlet, so anything they're trying to get rid of is on a discount, so you can sometimes pick up some really good stuff there. I got this shirt in as a size medium because I want it to be more fitted, because it's a more athletic shirt. It definitely has a really good fit to it if you're trying to look more muscular and jacked. It's comfortable, breathable, and light. However, it's not the lightest shirt that I have in this list. This is great for warm weather. However, if I was out hiking in super hot weather, anything above 25 degrees Celsius, I would probably go for one of my lighter shirts, because I still find this is a bit thicker than some hiking shirts, for example. It definitely has more of an athletic look, so I think it's tougher to pull off if you're trying to go out for dinner or something when you're traveling. However, you could do it. It just depends what your style is and what you're comfortable with wearing. This shirt has a really long torso, which personally I like, so I can lift my arms up and stuff, and it doesn't come up above my belly button. If you're on the shorter side, it might be too long for you, so that's definitely something to try on and see how the fit works for you. I've had no issues with wrinkling for this shirt. To put in context, all of the shirts that I'm showing in this video are just pulled out of my dresser. Anything that's going to be wrinkly is going to show, as I usually just stuff stuff in there. This shirt will also dry very fast, so if you're washing it in the sink, I think within 3 to 4 hours it'll be perfectly dry and ready to wear or pack away. It also has a nice locker loop on the back, so if you want to hang that up in your hostel or hang it up to dry and you don't have a clothesline, you have that as a second option. In terms of durability, I've had the shirt for a year and no issues. There's no strings coming loose, the fit is still perfect, and I think Lululemon is really good, especially with their athletic shirts, in terms of durability. Next, probably my favorite travel shirt, and just t-shirt in general, is the Patagonia Capilene Cool lightweight t-shirt. This comes in at 58 Canadian dollars, a bit cheaper than the Lululemon shirt. I got this in a size large. For whatever reason, the fit is definitely a bit on the smaller end, especially for Patagonia. Usually I would go with a medium in Patagonia, and the shirt still seems kind of small on me. Definitely has more of a boxier fit than Lululemon, and also a shorter torso, so it might be better for some of you shorter guys. The sleeves are also nice and short, so it makes your arms look bigger if you're into that. I actually really like the fit of the shirt. It's not super fitted, but for whatever reason, it still has kind of that athletic look. If you want a more loose fit, I think this shirt is kind of designed for a fitted look, so maybe upsize or look at one of their other t-shirt models. This t-shirt is super comfortable. It's lightweight. I would say it seems like maybe half the weight of the Lululemon. I'm not exactly sure, but it feels extremely light. It's probably my most breathable shirt, so if I'm hiking on a super hot day and it's like 30 plus degrees out, it's perfect for that. I would say much more breathable and lightweight than the Lululemon shirt. Also a bit more comfortable just because it's not as tight around the armpits and arms. This one also dries extremely quick. I would say in a couple hours, it's completely dry and ready to pack away. I also think it looks decent enough that you can pull it off more going out than the Lululemon shirt. For whatever reason, I don't know if it's the texture of it and the fit, but it looks more like a regular t-shirt and less of like an athletic shirt. This one's been very durable. I have worn this more than probably any other shirt I have. There's definitely some little strings pulling out here and there, but that's to be expected. I do wear it with heavy backpacks, for example, when I go camping in the summer. So it's held up very well considering how much I've used it. This will also have zero issues with wrinkling at all. You can stuff this in without folding it and it's gonna be perfectly fine. Overall, the Patagonia shirt's much better than the Lululemon shirt. The only reason I could see getting the Lululemon shirt instead is if you really want that athletic fit. But basically for anything else, I would say the Patagonia just supersedes it. So I would say this Patagonia shirt is the best travel shirt out there right now. Now for a budget option to this, if you don't want to spend that kind of money, here's the Uniqlo Airism crewneck t-shirt. This comes in at $15 Canadian, so much cheaper than both the Patagonia and Lululemon t-shirts. It is as lightweight as a Patagonia shirt, if not a bit lighter. I would say it's a decent fit. Personally with this shirt, I've worn it doing jiu-jitsu and the collar's kind of been pulled on, so it looks looser. But when you buy the the shirt, the collar is going to be a bit tighter around your neck. I think it almost has that undershirt kind of fit, which you could be into or you might not be, depending what your body type is. Super comfortable material, and it's super breathable. It dries very quickly, as quick as a Patagonia shirt, so if you're washing it within a few hours, it's going to be completely dry. Great for hot weather hiking, definitely much more breathable than the Lululemon shirt. I think this one is going to be tougher to dress up just based on that sort of shininess of it, in my opinion. I've done it in previous trips and been fine. I just personally don't think the material looks as good as a Patagonia shirt. Zero issues with wrinkling for the shirt, so you can just throw it in your backpack and have no issues. Durability, I've been super impressed with this. It's lasted me a few years. Obviously the collar has been stretched out, but that's a result of people grabbing on it and pulling it when I was doing jiu-jitsu. So I would say overall the main difference between this and the Patagonia shirt is obviously going to be the price. I personally don't think it looks as good, and it definitely looks a bit cheaper and more of like a travel shirt, but if you're on a budget, I think it's a really good option, and it's probably the best budget travel shirt out there right now. Next, this is less of a technical shirt and more of a regular synthetic t-shirt. This is the Lululemon Fundamental t-shirt. It comes in at $64 Canadian. It's definitely part of Lululemon's more casual clothing line rather than their technical line, and I got this in a size medium, and I really like the way it fits on me. Very lightweight and breathable. It's not made of cotton, it's a synthetic material, so it still has that athletic feel to it, but more of that casual look. It's lightweight, breathable, and odor resistant. However, I do personally find if I'm sweating in this shirt, the armpits do tend to get kind of uncomfortable. I don't really find that with the other shirts I've talked about so far, but for whatever reason with this shirt, if I do tend to sweat, the shirt does get uncomfortable. I don't think this is great for lots of activity. So if you're doing heavy hiking, I would opt for more of a technical shirt, but if you're just doing like walking around a city or something like that, this shirt would be perfect for that. I really like it because it just looks like a standard t-shirt and doesn't look like a travel shirt or an athletic shirt. And I think that's the main appeal for me with this shirt, is it doesn't look technical at all. And sometimes I just don't want to look like I'm this dude that's been backpacking for the past month. This one also dries super quickly, probably within 4 hours or so, maybe a bit longer than the technical shirts, but not much. This one's gonna be perfect for dressing up. You can wear it by itself. You can wear it under a button-down shirt, and it's going to look perfectly normal like a regular shirt. I think the fit is really good. It definitely has that athletic fit to it. The arms aren't too long, and it fits my torso perfectly. I find this shirt does tend to wrinkle more. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but there are some wrinkles showing on this shirt compared to the other shirts I've talked about so far, which don't really show any wrinkles. This one does seem to show some. However, after wearing the shirt for an hour or so, the wrinkles do tend to come out. So I think if you're looking for more of a regular looking t-shirt, but don't want to bring a heavy cotton shirt, this is probably going to be the best option. If you're not doing any super heavy activity, this is going to be great, and the price isn't too bad, especially if you can find it at a discount. Now, this is probably my favorite non-athletic shirt. This is the Uniqlo U Airism cotton oversized shirt. If any of you guys watch any fashion channels, you'll see this shirt come up very often as one of the top picks. Comes in at $25, which I think is super reasonable for what you're getting. I would say it's probably my favorite t-shirt right now to be wearing at home, or if I'm going out, or even under a blazer. It's extremely comfortable. I think it fits well, and it has a sort of high quality look and feel to it. I love the way the neck fits. It's kind of higher up and sort of a more unique look. And the way the shoulders drape down, if you're a skinnier guy, it'll help make you look a bit wider. I also sometimes roll up the sleeves once or twice if I want it to be a bit shorter. So there's a bunch of different ways you can style this. I'll sometimes tuck it into my pants to dress it up more, or I'll wear it under a button-up shirt or a blazer. It's extremely breathable and lightweight considering how thick it feels. I wouldn't say it's great for hiking, it's probably too thick for that, and even if you're traveling somewhere during the summer, I probably wouldn't be doing extended walks outside with this. This is gonna be more for a nighttime shirt if you're trying to dress it up, or if you're traveling in the fall, spring, or winter. I think this is gonna be a great shirt to wear. And during the colder months, it'll be fine for walking around day to day. It definitely is thicker, so it's gonna dry a bit slower than all the other shirts I've talked about so far. I would say it's probably gonna take 6 to 8 hours to dry, depending. I'm not exactly sure, but if you washed it in the morning, by the time you come back in the evening, it should be dry. And it'll still dry much faster than a regular cotton t-shirt. It's still very lightweight and packable. I've been able to bring 2 pairs of these on my past few trips, and they fit perfectly fine in my 25-liter backpack. These are super durable. I wear them basically every day at home, and I've had no issues with them ripping or any strings coming out. And they also don't really show any wrinkles, especially if you have a darker color. Some of the lighter colors do show a bit of wrinkles when you first take it out, but again, if I wear it for an hour or so, the wrinkles do tend to just go away. I think this is a great option if you're looking for a more fashionable style of shirt. It's great if you're traveling in the city and just walking around, especially during the spring, winter, and fall. I don't think it would be great during hot months in the summer. And I would say in general, I would just recommend everyone picking up the shirt to try. It's personally my favorite favorite t-shirt right now, especially since it's winter. I think it's so comfortable and you can use it for so many different things. Now let's go through an option if you're doing any winter traveling and you want to stay warm. This is the Uniqlo Heattech Ultra Warm shirt. It is $40 and I got it in a size medium. They have 3 different versions of this, so it goes regular Heattech, extra warm, and then the ultra warm. I find this one just looks better and fits better. I think it's more easily pulled off as a regular shirt. For whatever reason, the 2 other Heattech shirts just look more like a regular base layer. I think the fit is really nice. I got it in the size medium so I can layer it under a fleece, and it also is fitted enough that you can kind of dress it up. It's super warm and comfortable, especially considering the price. For me personally, it's way more comfortable than any merino base layers I've tried, whether that's from Icebreaker, Smartwool, or Outlier. It's fairly lightweight considering how warm it is and the price. There are some lighter options out there, but they're definitely going to be more expensive, and they usually look more technical, so they're going to be harder to pull off if you're going out for dinner. These definitely dry slowly because of how thick they are. I would definitely give it 7 or 8 hours from the time you wash it before they're going to be dry. I've also had no issues with wrinkling for these shirts. So if you're doing any winter or fall traveling, I definitely recommend picking up a couple of these. They're my go-to travel shirt anytime I'm doing any cold weather traveling. Now I'm going to be going through a couple more dressy options for you guys that might be doing some business travel or just want to look good when you're going out. First is the Lululemon Evolution long sleeve polo shirt. This comes in both the long sleeve and the short sleeve. I personally got the long sleeve because I think it looks better. It also doubles for sun protection and a base layer. It's $118. However, again, I got this on sale. I think something like 70 or 80 bucks. This is a size medium. I definitely wanted it to be more fitted. I also think polo shirts just look better when they're a bit more fitted. It's made of a quick dry athletic material, so it's going to be just as comfortable as an athletic shirt. It's going to dry just as quickly, and it's going to be just as breathable. It's probably going to be a bit too thick to hike in the summer. Maybe if you have the short sleeve, it'd be fine. But for the long sleeve, I probably wouldn't be wearing it hiking unless it's in the fall or winter. I think it looks really good if you want to dress it up. It almost looks like a James Bond style shirt, and I pretty regularly wear this to the office. It dries very quickly. This shirt also has no issues with wrinkling. So I would definitely check out your Lululemon outlet or the website to see if the shirt is on sale, and I would definitely pick it up. I've been looking for a budget version of the shirt. However, I have not found one that looks as good and is as comfortable. This is the Lululemon Venture Slim Fit button-up shirt. It is $128 Canadian, but again, I think I got this on sale for something like 90 bucks. I got it in a size medium because I want it to be a bit more fitted. You could definitely upsize if you wanted, and I think it would still look fine. It's definitely not super lightweight, but it's definitely an athletic material. It is stretchy and breathable. There are lighter options out there, some different travel button-up shirts and hiking shirts. However, I just find they look too technical and they don't look as good if you're trying to dress it up. It's very comfortable to wear because of how stretchy it is. It's another one of my common shirts I use when I go into the office. It's very versatile. You can wear it unbuttoned over top of a t-shirt. You can button it up and wear it by itself, or you can wear it under a blazer if you're trying to dress up for a business conference. Because of how thick it is, it doesn't dry very fast. I would give it 7 or 8 hours from after you wash it before it's completely dry. It also has no issues with wrinkling, which I think is really important, especially for dress shirts. So those are some of my go-to one-bag travel shirts. Let me know what your favorite travel shirt is in the comments, and I might check it out and try it for myself. I also plan on doing a video soon for travel pants, so stay tuned for that. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe for more. Thank you.